What up, Dogueros, and Happy New Year. Welcome back to Dogo Argentino podcast, a podcast dedicated to the true, rustic, authentic form of the Dogo Argentino dog. Today we have a banger for you guys. We're going to talk about phenotypes a little bit. We're going to go through the standards as I show some of these examples of great Dogo Argentino. So sit back, this is going to be a good one. The creator, Dr. Antonio Norris Martinez, was born in Argentina alongside his brother, Agustin. They were the creators and visionaries credited in the development of the Dogo Argentino breed in the early 20th century. The Norris brothers come from a very prominent family with a background in medicine, politics, and members in the judicial system. Antonio himself was a physician. This is only mentioned to give the context of the type of educated men that were integral in the creation of the breed. They also shared a passion for hunting, particularly large game like wild boar in Las Pampas region of Argentina. Antonio's interest in creating a versatile hunting dog led to the meticulous selective breeding program that resulted in the Dogo Argentino. The breed was officially recognized in 1964 and has since gained popularity worldwide for its strength, loyalty, and hunting abilities. General appearance. The ideal Dogo Argentino is a study in harmony. He is large, powerful, and athletic. His strong head is supported by a thick but elegant neck that connects to a balanced body, which is sustained by straight, substantial forelegs and a very muscular, medium-angulated hindquarters. The Dogo Argentino gives the impression of explosive power and energy. Developed to find, chase, and catch dangerous game, the Dogo Argentino must have a good nose, a great lung capacity, and a powerful yet agile muscular build. His expression is alert and intelligent, with a marked hardness. The Dogo is instantly identifiable by his short, completely white coat. The Dogo Argentino's head gives him the unique stamp. The measurement from brow bone to the tip of the nose is a length as a measurement from the brow bone to the occiput. These proportions were designed to give the Dogo a sufficiently large mouth and powerful bite for holding large game. Great value is placed upon the equal lengths ratio of 1.1 in a very large mouth. The general appearance is overall balance of the Dogo Argentino, with the utmost consideration given to type is a first priority. Special attention is then devoted to the head, followed by individual body components for correctness and the gait thoroughly evaluated for efficiency. Size: males 24 to 26.5 inches, bitches 24 to 25.5 inches. The ideal height for males is 25 to 25.5 inches. Ideal height for females is 24.5 to 25 inches. Approximate weights: 88 to 100 pounds for males, 88 to 95 pounds for bitches. Proportion: the measurement from brow bone to the tip of the muzzle is the same length of the measurement from brow bone to the occiput. The withers are slightly higher than the crup, and the depth of the chest represents at least 50% of the height at the withers. The body is slightly off square. The length of the body, measured from the point of the shoulder to the point of the buttock, may exceed the height at withers by no more than 10%. Substance: substantially boned and muscular, with a large, powerful head. Females are slightly smaller than males and look feminine, but without weakening substance or structure. Lack of bone and muscle development is to be severely penalized in the show ring. The head: powerful and balanced. The ratio of cranial length is equal to cranial width. The length from the brow bone to the tip of the nose is the same length as the distance from the brow bone to the occiput. The skull: the skull is solid and convex, both lengthwise and widthwise, due to the relief created by the insertion of the powerful biting and nape muscles. The cheeks and masseter muscles are large, well-defined, and covered in tight skin. The stop is slightly defined as a transition from convex skull to the slightly concave foreface. When viewed in profile, the stop appears more defined due to the prominence of the suborbital ridges, which is the brow. Expression: alert and intelligent, marked with hardness. Eyes: medium-sized, almond, dark, or hazelnut in color, protected by thick eyelids with black or flesh-colored rims. The black is preferred. Subfrontal position set wide apart. Blue eyes or any blue in the eyes is considered a disqualification. Ears. Set at the highest points of the sides of the skull. Customarily, the ears are cropped, erect or semi-erect in a triangular shape. Length does not exceed 50% of the front edge of the auricle of the ear. Without being cropped, they are of medium length, broad, thick, flat, rounded at the tip, and covered with smooth white hair. In uncropped position, they hang down covering the back of the cheeks. When the dog is alert, they may be carried in a semi-erect position. Muzzle and nose. The muzzle is strong, a bit longer than it is deep, with a well-developed width, slightly converging. The top of the muzzle is slightly concave when viewed from the profile. The nose is completely black and has large nostrils. Noses that are only partially pigmented in adult specimens are to be severely penalized. Noses other than black are a disqualification. Bite and jaw structure. The jaw bones are well developed, strong, and fit together correctly, not being over or undershot. The power of the Dogo Argentino's bite comes from the angulation on the bottom of the jaw. The scissor bite is preferred, but pincer bite is also acceptable. Full dentition is recommended. Teeth should be healthy and large. Broken teeth are not to be penalized, especially on hunting dogs. Overshot or undershot dogs are to be disqualified. Lips. The lips are very tight-fitting. Black pigment is preferred, and they are never pendulous, meaning they do not hang over the bottom jaw. And actually, very short lips are preferred, so that when the dog is holding its prey in its mouth, he can still breathe through the commissure of the back of the corner of his mouth. A major disqualification in this area would be if the top lip extended below the bottom jaw. Neck, top line, and body. The neck is thick, strong, and arched, yet elegant. The skin is very thick and wrinkled without forming excessive dewlap. The elasticity of the skin is due to the cellular tissue being very lax. The back and top line. The withers are pronounced. The back is strong, with a well-defined muscular region. The muscular top line is at the highest at the withers and slopes slightly to the croup. The body, as we said before, is slightly off square. The length of the body is measured from the point of the shoulder to the point of the buttock, may exceed the height only by 10% at the withers. The chest is broad and deep, giving the impression of very large lungs. The thorax is deep, and when viewed from the front of the profile, it extends below the elbows. The loins are short and muscular, and the underline is well muscled, with only slight to moderate tuck up of the abdomen. The croup is muscular and broad. Tail. The tail is medium set, appearing as a continuation of the spine. It is thick at the base and straight and tapers to a saber. At rest, it hangs down naturally. In action or when trotting, it is raised approximately 45 degrees to the top line and is amply curved in an arc. Curled tails are to be penalized. The hair on the tail is also short. Forequarters. The legs are straight and vertical. Shoulders are laid back with great muscular development, yet are not exaggerated. The upper arm is the same length as the shoulder, well inclined. The elbows are placed naturally against the chest wall. Forelegs are straight with strong bones and muscles, and when viewed from the front, they stand parallel to each other. The pastern joint is broad and in line with the forearm, without bony prominences or folds of skin. The pastern is rather flat, well-boned, and seen in the side is slightly inclined without exaggeration. The front feet have short and tight fitting, similar to a cat. Pads are strong, thick, and preferably black. Dew claws may or may not be removed. Hindquarters. Broad with very muscular thighs and short rear pasterns. Moderate angulation and balance with forequarters. Strong hocks perpendicular to the ground, never turned in or out. Rear feet similar to front feet, but slightly smaller without dew claws. The coat is uniform, straight, and short, with smooth and an average length of 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. Long hair is a disqualification. Color: entirely white. The only tolerable spots are one black or dark colored patch on the skull, but which can also be located on one ear or around the eye, or very small dark spots on the ear. The size of the spot must be in proportion to the size of the head, not exceeding 10% of the latter. More than one spot on the head, with the exception of small spots on the ear, is a disqualification. Comparing two dogs of equal quality, the whiter is preferred. The rims, nose, and lips are preferably pigmented in black. Black pigmented skin anywhere on the dog is acceptable. Notice that was skin, not pigmented fur. Only white fur is acceptable. Gait: agile and firm, with noticeable modification when showing interest in something, changing into an attitude of alertness and responding with quick reflexes. Viewed from the sides, proper front and rear angulation is manifested in a smoothly efficient, level-backed, ground-covering stride with a powerful drive emanating from the rear. Viewed from the front or the rear, the legs are parallel but converge towards the center line as speed increases. The Dogo Argentino's gait should always appear harmonious and balanced, showcasing a solid and sound body construction. Character and temperament: the Dogo Argentino is a strong, tenacious, and rustic dog that was created to protect family and property, as well as to hunt large game and destructive predators. He is a faithful companion at home and in the field. Of all of the Dogo Argentino's great attributes, he is above all else courageous. Disqualifications: height above or below limits established in the standard, blue eyes or any blue colors in the eyes, nose any other color than black, overshot or undershot mouth, top lip extending below the bottom jaw, long hair, more than one spot on the head with the exception of multiple spots on the ears.
All right, Dogettos, that'll do it. That's a wrap. Appreciate you guys coming and stopping by. Please like, share, subscribe, and let me know what I can do better. Peace.